Hi, I'm Kate, and I am thrilled to be leading the teen program at Tamarack Farm this summer. I'm a clinical social worker with a background in positive youth development. And most recently, my clinical work has been with groups focused on emotional capacity building and resilience. Leadership is something that is really interesting to me. I'm a total introvert, and so I'm rarely the loudest in the room or the first one to speak in a group. But it was working as a camp counselor and a wilderness trip leader in my 20s that I really stepped into my power as a leader. And I really believe in the transformative power of these immersive community experiences as a result. Marshall Gantz, who's a legendary community organizer, said that leadership is helping others achieve purpose in the face of uncertainty. And that's what we're diving into this summer. The world is a wildly uncertain place, and our phones are pinging us with news and texts and social. And so this is really our chance to step away from that noise for a moment. We have the opportunity to sink into ourselves and our own leadership and to really deeply learn and practice something tangible and to build beautiful, messy, interdependent relationships. There's so much potential, and I'm so excited for what we're going to create together this summer. What's my favorite story about my grandparents? One story when I was growing up that I heard a couple times that I really latched onto. So my dad's side of the family is Greek and pretty, they're pretty traditional, and they grew up in the Greek community in Springfield, Massachusetts. Gender roles were pretty intense, I think, for them. But my grandmother, her father died when she was really young. And so when she was 16, she learned to drive, and she drove the delivery truck. They had a family bakery. She just sounded so badass to me. And she was like my little yaya, I think I was older, taller than her when I was 10. And I'm not that tall. But it was just so badass. And the way the story was told, it was with pride, but also it was subversive. And it was, I've hung on to that. Oh my gosh. Yes, I can totally write in cursive. Oh, sorry. The question was, can I write in cursive? Yes, I can write in cursive. And I love it, actually. What is the most unusual place I've fallen asleep? Interesting. I don't know if it's unusual, but the place that comes to mind is up in Maine, kind of as far east as you can go before you're in Canada, is the Cutler Coast. And it is, or they call it the Bold Coast too, and is totally phenomenal. It's the easiest, best intro to backpacking trail you could ever have. And so it's just rugged cliffs and ocean. And I think falling asleep there with the mist and the waves and just phenomenal. If I were a tree, what kind of tree would I be and why? I think we have a huge willow tree in our backyard, and I'm thinking probably a willow tree, because if you've ever lived or seen a willow tree, they're kind of messy and disorganized, and they drop stuff around all over the place. And I think if you were also my housemate, you might think that that's a characteristic of mine. In 40 years, what will people be nostalgic for? Oh, probably that our technology is located in our hands and not in our brains. It'll feel so quaint to have smartwatches and cell phones. Would I rather have 5 half-sized clones of myself or 1 full-sized clone of myself? Well, let me tell you, I have 2 small children. That is enough of little bits of me and small people around me. No, I'm definitely going with 1 full-size clone of myself. And I would like for it to be really interested. Well, I guess it's me. So, but dishes, I could use some help with. Laundry. Yeah, full size, definitely not 5 small half clones.